Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about group functionality in Pandas. It essentially allows us to split a data frame into groups based on one or more keys and perform operations on each group independently. So to do so, I have put an example together. Let's first import the Pandas library. Please note that the version of the Pandas should be most recent one because part of this functionality actually is not available in the older versions of Pandas. So for this session, we have Panda version 2.03, and let's import the data. It is an Excel file, contains 4 columns, and we can see device ID. The data type is integer, and we have date time column, measured unit, and values. And if someone were to change the data type, for example, for device ID from integer to a string, we can use as type method, or for the date time, we could change from object to date time using panda.DataFrame method. So essentially, this is an overview of our data, original data. We have device ID column, date time, measured unit, and values. And here, as we can see, the number of unique values in device ID column is 10, and these are the values. And let me see, I can change, it's okay. And then for the measuring unit, it has 2 unique values, P and Q. And this is an overview of these. Essentially, for each pair of device ID and measured unit, we have 1,345 values. Now, what we want to do is rearrange this data, actually find these groups inside this stack data. So this is the data frame. We can do it using, for example, data frame GroupBy apply list. So what it does, now we have a new data frame. The index has, we have multi-indexes. The index has 2 levels. The first level is device ID. The second level is the measured unit, and these are the values, which are in the form of the list. So essentially, this is the list of all the values for each pair. So simply using GroupBy, we have separated these values. Right? And if someone were to reset the index, then we have, dot reset index. This is an alternative representation essentially of the same data frame that we had, original data frame that we had. Another thing which is actually available in the most recent version of the Pandas is this method, apply pd.DataFrame. What it does, again, we group by device ID, measured unit, and then we have to choose 2 columns, value and date time, and we apply the Panda data frame, and now it gives us another overview of the data. So essentially, because the limitation here is that we cannot apply, here we only can have 1 value. Inside the list, we can have only 1 value or 1 column, but here we can have more of this. And we could rename it as dataframe.groups. So if we do that, dataframe.groups, and so if we wanted to choose only 1 pair of these values, simply we can do that. Use .log for the indexing. Maybe I prepare another video on the .log indexing in Pandas. I think that would be nice. But using .log, it's simply we can separate or choose 1 pair of these one pair of device ID and measured unit values, which is nice. And what I want to show is one simple thing. So essentially, look at this data frame and the index of it. What is the index? The index has 3 layers. Maybe someone says that, okay, because this is, so if you go back to the data frame, the first layer is the device ID, the second layer measured unit, and the third one is the original index in the original data frame. So someone may say that, okay, the third one is redundant, we really don't need it. We can simply omit it or drop it using this command. What we do, data frame dot index is data frame group dot index is the data frame grouped dot index drop level method. Now we want to drop level 2. Doing so, now we have a new set of index. So earlier it had oh, here I have to remove it. Earlier it was like 3 layers, now it's 2. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. I want to share with you guys. Let me know what you think. Thank you.